of Bela, Count Mozart show.
Guten Nacht. I am Count Mozart, your vampire host extraordinaire, and the only mortal host in the world. Introducing the bold, the beautiful, the beguiling, and the bewitching Nicole Bela.
Hello, Count. Hello, everybody.
Hello, darling. It's been a long time, it feels like.
I know.
I mean, we just had this dynamite show with the beautiful Victoria Fuller.
I know. She's great.
You're working a lot with Victoria. It's a knockout.
She truly is. She's one of a kind.
But this is the Count Mozart Show. Welcome to the Count Mozart Show. Bella, what's happening in the world? A lot.
A lot.
What do you want to start with? You want to start with the UFOs?
Okay, we can start with that one.
Guys,
The
I mean...
disclosure of
Oh, yeah, disclosure. Disclosure of things you've seen 1,000 times. Give me a break.
I know.
You know what I mean? What a sin. Because, of course, that exists, folks.
Yeah.
Other beings exist. I mean, that's a given. But to think that the government's going to tell you, I was going to say us, you and everybody the truth, you're crazy. Right, Bella?
I think you're gonna just put little things, out there, which is like everybody, has seen them, and nothing really like so outrageous that people are gonna be in shock with.
Wait a minute. Some of them were artist renderings of crafts, like a UFO. An artist rendering of a craft. They take people for idiots. Maybe people are idiots. You know what I mean?
People want to see.
Maybe that's the truth.
People want to see the real thing.
I ain't
the
gonna
real
see nothing
deal.
until you see it. It's like, you know what Count Mozart wants to explain to our wonderful viewers out there? People, you ever notice when you are watching a show and there are these people who are the experts, both sides of the aisle, by the way. They'll go on the shows that you love or the shows you don't love. And Bella, I think you'll understand what I'm saying here. It's always like no one ever comes out with the full story. It's always kind of like, I'll let you know. I'm going to tell you. It's going to come out. It's always going to. I will. You know what that's called, folks? What's the magic word? Vague. It's called vague. Mm-hmm. Vague is very close to lie.
Yes.
When you're vague, in a way you're lying because you're not telling the truth, or you don't have the truth. You know what I mean?
Or they just release very little pieces of truth.
You're talking about the thing that your government kind of did?
Yeah.
Well, it's a joke. I mean, it's an absolute joke.
Yes.
And if you think those people who are in the business of lying to you are going to tell you the truth, well, I got a little globe to sell you that's worth $20 million sitting here on Count Mozart's desk, which it's not.
Well, we have like whistleblowers out there. They come out, they tell the story.
Well, again, you know what? I'm going to go about those whistleblowers because, okay, say there's a whistleblower and they say this and they say that and the other thing. Like the guy who's always on the Joe Rogan show, It's kind of like, well, if you, show me the money. Where's the beef? Where's the picture? Where's the proof? You're going on somebody's, just what they're saying. Until you see it for your own eyes, you don't have to prove it to anybody. But let's see it. You know what I mean? I
even heard like stories like a lot of supposedly UFOs that people saw was like the government really put in this show for people to believe this.
Project Bluebeam.
Yeah. And they drove people crazy because they were thinking, they really saw.
It's one of the next moves of control, whether it's a new pandemic or a Project Bluebeam where the aliens are going to come down and scare the hell out of you.
Yeah.
If you start seeing a bunch of freaky looking, what are those things called? Drones that you've never seen before, and they're hovering around your house, you're going to think it's a freak.
Right,
an alien coming to get you. Mm-hmm. Believe me, folks, if the aliens wanted to come and get you, you would have been gone a long time ago. Right, Bella?
Well, I think they've been around us many, thousands of years, maybe.
All I care about is the rogue bunny.
And, talking about
What else?
the next pandemic, maybe.
Here we go. Between the stupid tick virus coming out, by the way, which, even Lyme's, hello,
Yes.
Plum Island, government,
Right.
it's all, folks.
Well, the alpha-gal syndrome,
You can say that again.
it's been around for many years. This is not like a new thing.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. I feel like maybe they make it like they want to really spread it, like they infected the ticks and they really spread them so people really get more sick. But this thing existed for many years, and this is not like a new virus.
No.
Of course, it's about control again. Maybe people, getting.
Here come the lockdowns, folks.
Yeah, either lockdowns, you allergic,
Lockdowns.
becoming allergic.
A term for a prison, by the way.
And people when they get sick, they get allergic to the meat, to, the lamb, the dairy,
We had a great episode with Victoria Fuller, and we did ask her about some ethereal things. And now she said she didn't meditate, but she did yoga and things like that. And that is a form of meditation because you're connecting with your body and your surroundings and positive energy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to lay this on you because you will be chasing your tail for the rest of your lives if you're believing in the things that you're seeing
on the news.
It's a little weird because here I am, Count Mozart, saying it, but listen, I'm telling you something else. I'm saying, in a way, do your own thing. And I'm not talking about, by the way, and I didn't want to get into this, but I have to just put a little thing out to my, viewing audience here.
Yes.
Our viewing audience. What I used to say is do something. I meant do something that's going to change the world. And you might say, well, Count Mozart, that's very difficult to change the world. No, it's not. And I'm not talking about starting a pottery class and going out there and making pottery and talking to women about how I make pottery and stuff. And in a way, yeah, that makes you feel good. Great. That's like, Bella, I don't even know what to call that. But that's fine and dandy. But we're way past that now. Right?
Yeah.
So that's
correct.
not what I was talking about. I was talking about making a difference.
Yes.
And talking to people about the things that we're talking about. Right, Bella?
Agree. No, and the other virus that they want to scare people with is the Hantavirus.
To what? Hanta?
Hantavirus.
Like Santa? Like Santa? Like Santa and Hanta?
Which
Santa
is
Claus virus?
This is another virus that also existed,
I like viruses.
throughout, many years, but
Rats.
it has to do with rats.
Blood. Right up my alley.
And again, when something is not clean, when there's like, droppings of mice and rats, I guess that's what, when there's no cleanness, when there's nothing
Of course!
clean, like people get sick.
There you go. By
You
the
know?
way, that's what created all the crap in the old days where there wasn't
Hygiene.
there wasn't running water, there wasn't
Exactly.
proper septic and sanitation of going to the bathroom.
Right.
People were thinking that they're going out in the backyard, they weren't washing their hands.
Exactly, but
Come on.
I think the new virus is fear too. Let's put it like that. The new virus is fear. They're trying to put fear into everybody.
Hey, look,
control.
we're starting to get some sponsors here, but if the government wants to sponsor the Count Mozart show and wants us to say some good shit, send it our way. I'm ready for a little fun. You know what? I wouldn't mind flying in a private jet. Count Mozart and Bella, right?
Well, no, we want to tell the truth
All
to
right,
our
we'll
audience.
tell the truth.
Yeah, we tell
We'll
the
always
truth.
tell the truth. And by the way, I got this great email from General Jim today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What did he say?
he's doing great. This guy is doing wonderful in his career, and his career is taking off. And he wanted Count Mozart and Bella to know this, and he's going to be. Little does he know, he's going to know when he sees this, but he's going to be coming on one of the shows coming up.
He's
Because we got to get
great.
the General
We
back
love
on.
him.
I love him to death. I love that family, the brother, the sister, the mom and the dad. Yeah, they're fantastic people. Hello, Pennsylvania. We love you.
Yes.
Count
yes, we
Mozart
do.
loves General Jim and the J Mac family. Right?
Oh, yes.
Damn right.
He's
Salute.
like number one fan.
He really is. He really is. But anyway, what else you got there? I think that's it. You know what? Let's get off that gloom and doom, because, ladies and gentlemen,
This is some celebrity news now.
hang up. Say it again.
Celebrity news.
Now, who was up there? Was that Dua Lipa? Was that Brad Pitt? Who was up there? Leo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Yeah, who else was up there? Anyway, they're jumping around. Last time we did this, we had Carrie on the show. She's going crazy.
I know.
Love her to death.
She's good.
Give her back out. Love Captain Carrie. Anyway. My first little story here is on, do you know what Keith Urban is? And by the way, that's not his real name. It's like Urban or something from Australia. Keith Urban,
right.
It was stunned by photos of Nicole Kidman, Nicole Kidman, and Simon Baker looking cozy. It did a number on him. Look, by the way, here's Nicole. There she is.
Okay.
And I guess this is Simon Baker. He got cut off a little bit on the Count Mozart's paper.
Right.
That's okay. That's but this is the bottom of Nicole Kidman's dress.
Okay.
All right, you got a little bit of that. And what do you think about that story?
Okay. So
in
there's
other
a
words,
new romance for her.
And by the way, if you look at this guy Keith Urban, that's what I wanted. Hey Stuart, I wanted a picture of this Keith Urban because he looks. There's something wrong with this guy. He's got these tattoos all over the place. Like who doesn't? But he looks a little freaky. There's something wrong with this guy. And Count Mozart knows a guitarist who, when Keith Urban came here and he was brought around, he had to be trailed around Nashville.
Right.
So my good friend had to take him around Nashville, and he kind of calls him like a what's the word? Like a poser.
Right.
I'm sorry about the Keith Urban fans out there, but that's the real musicians kind of feel he's a little poser. You know what that means, Bella? It means he's a little bit of a fraud. Not that he can't play or anything, but he ain't the real deal. He's from Australia. He ain't some country, rock guy. He's an Australian guy. Anyway, what a pansy.
Right.
You know that Nicole Kidman will eat you alive. She ate bugs. Did you see her eating bugs?
Can't quite describe the flavor, but I need a little water. Let's try the second course, shall we? Just a little side note. 2 billion people in the world eat bugs, and I'm one of them. Because here we go. Some mealworms. I'm telling you, I'd win Survivor. That is a fruity taste. I'd recommend it. There we have. Oh. Crickets. Oh, nothing. Oh, awesome. Like nothing you've ever tasted. Like a hairy nut.
Oh no.
Don't. Oh my God.
Eats bugs.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean,
She's a bug eater.
I think there's a lot of darkness sometimes behind these celebrities.
Tom Cruise. But again, that was one of my favorite movies. Eyes Wide Shut. People hate that movie. I love it. I watch it like 1,000 times.
I mean,
I could watch it every day.
That movie gives so much information of what
Stanley
goes
Kubrick, my favorite guy.
The scenes,
She was looking good back then too.
Oh yeah.
Really was it? She's not really Count Mozart's type though. I got to tell you.
No, she's.
But in that movie, she was all right.
I think she has done great movies.
She's not like
she's a good
Raquel.
actress. It's just like they do dark things.
Hey, what'd you think about Down in Mexico with Raquel?
Oh no,
That was my
great.
homage.
I know.
What are you trying to say?
You have a crush on Raquel.
Raquel's gone.
But forever.
I think I should bring her back. Make her immortal.
You should.
So anyway, what about this Keith Urban? Do you think he's a little pansy because he sees her with another guy, and he's like, "Oh, help me."
I know.
What's the matter with this guy? He's not such a tough guy with all that tattoos on his
he's
arms.
not.
I think he's a tough guy.
He's not.
He's a little freak. What's the matter with this guy? She's gone. Let her go.
Let her go.
Get on with it.
It's hard to let go many times.
pansy.
It's hard.
To all you
That-
Keith
that-
Urban fans,
that means
I don't know one song from this guy. Keith Urban. Maybe it was Garth Brooks. Maybe I know about him.
Right.
I know about that Garth Brooks. I like that Garth Brooks. I like all those country guys. I'm a country lover.
Yes, you are. You put a little country.
But that's why I'm saying he's an
Flavor
Australian. He
in
ain't no
your
country
songs.
guy. Nashville. Give me a break. He ain't no Willie Nelson. All right, Bella. Next story. Oh God! Now I gotta show the viewers
Right.
the picture of this guy because he annoys me too. Like who doesn't?
Who's that?
Kevin Bacon.
Oh,
Bacon and eggs. Kevin Bacon.
I'm a big fan of
Isn't he up in Millbrook,
Kevin.
New York? Yeah, I think he's like a New York guy with that Kira Cedric. These two
Yeah,
freaks.
I
You know,
like
by the
him.
way, I don't love him. You know why? He's always on that stupid Instagram or this and that. Not Instagram, one of those things, Twitter or something. He's always there with that wife and they're doing stupid videos. He looks like an idiot.
Well, he's in a different stage in
Ah,
his life,
different stage.
because he like did all those great movies and now, it's a different. He's older looking now, and
You could be older looking, but don't make those stupid videos. You look like a freak.
But he wants to like entertain.
He ain't entertaining nobody. And stop doing that crap, Kevin. I like your movies too, like Bella says, but I don't like that social media crap you do with that wife of yours. You guys look like clowns. I think he looks like a clown. And by the way, take a look. Oh wait, I didn't tell the story.
Yes, tell the
Kevin
story.
Bacon attacked by a swarm of bees while on a hike with his daughter, which is a bunch of crap. Because I read look at that face. What happened to him?
Oh, I know he got
Christ,
old.
Looks like he needs an IV or
He
something.
got old. He's too skinny.
There's another one. Yeah, skinny and scrawny and looking freaky.
Yeah,
What's the matter with him? I always thought he was going to be a singer and
How
everything.
old
And by
is
the way,
he?
I hate to say it to him, because, I promote everybody, but Count Mozart leans towards everybody says I lean towards the negative. It's not true. I lean towards the truth. He thought he and his brother made great music. Their music stinks. I hate to tell. He's a great actor. You're not a musician. You're not even a singer.
he's
You're
a great
terrible at
actor.
singing.
He's a great actor.
Terrible at music.
Well, I never heard his music.
You don't want to hear it. Maybe Count Mozart will put it on in their show for you beautiful viewers to see.
Yeah, right.
Bella, he's no good.
Oh,
And I hate to say
I
that.
have to-
Hey, mate, wait. Now, Count Mozart gonna be a little honest here. Sitting around in your kitchen, or in your living room in front of a fireplace or outside, with a couple hot dogs and you're strumming on a little guitar, you're yodeling like a freak. That's when it's okay. But if you think that's gonna be like your career, you're crazy. He thought him and his brother thought the Bacon Brothers. They were terrible. Bacon Brothers. So, actually, that'd be a really good restaurant. I'd go there any day because I'd probably get a really good bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
yeah.
Even though Count Mozart likes blood. Okay, anyway.
What's the next story?
Boy, I can see the
Count?
negative comments coming in. Who cares? Him and that Kira Sedgwick. She looks like a wild woman, though. That Kira Sedgwick with that curly hair. Wild woman.
Right. Is she?
I think a little wild.
Okay. If you say so.
I don't know. Livid. Livid Blake Shelton. You know who Blake Shelton is? He's a country guy.
Okay.
Another country guy. Livid Blake Shelton reveals why he missed Gwen Stefani's Vegas Sphere show after divorce rumors.
Wow. So what happened there?
Oh, here he is. Get a
Yeah,
view.
yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. What
I don't know
happened
about what's
to
wrong with this
him?
guy. Oh, funny shaped head right there. Wait, get a close up on that head. What's wrong with that head? Hang on a second.
It's
I
just
think
a
there's another
bus
one.
shot.
Oh, wait a minute. She
That's
doesn't look too
her.
bad for her age. She's done some work, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind work.
Yeah,
It's funny.
she looks
Ain't
pretty
too
good.
bad. Got that whole like.
I always like her.
What?
I always like
I
her.
like her too, man. After seeing these pictures. Listen, Blake. So she's doing this. They get together with this No Doubt, right?
Right.
Not a bad band, ska, rock. Blah, blah. They
Right.
were big in the 90s,
Yes.
right? 2000s. She went on her own. She had a bunch of big hits.
Yes, I remember her.
And she was messing around with that bass player, right? That little that Indian guy. He was a cool guy. He rocks that play. Like all the other guys. Well, the drummer was wild too. But I love that guy. She should have stuck with that guy. I think he
Yes.
dumped her.
Oh.
And he didn't want her.
I think no one's talking about the real, the dirt, though.
What's the dirt?
The dirt. You broke up with me. That's the tragic kingdom, right? We were writing all these fun, ska songs, and then we started writing all of these real heartbreaks, crazy stuff happened.
Was that the story? She wrote all those hit songs because this guy.
Oh, because of those.
Kind of like,
great
you
songs.
remember that guy, Boy George?
Yeah.
And he liked the drummer. He was sleeping with the drummer. So he wrote all those songs. Don't you really want to hurt me and all that kind of crap? Or do you really want to hurt
They
me?
get inspired.
Yeah, they get inspired by love.
Yeah.
Love
by
and hate.
Love and
Jesus.
broken hearts.
Broken hearts. But look at this. Gwen Stefani, man. Not too bad there.
Yeah, I know.
But then,
She looks
I look at it. Where'd he go? Well, I threw him on the ground already. Well, there she goes, too. Anyway, what a bunch of bull this article is. Because she's doing a show, and he's upset with his manager. He calls out his manager saying, I wanted to go see her show, but my manager booked me on my own show.
My wife came to town. She's here. I mean, she's not here. She's over there, the other venue. Kind of a dickhead. Books us on the exact same nights, every single night. I think my manager did that. He's here, isn't he? Sorry, Narvel.
What a bunch of crap.
Right.
He knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So that was a lie.
That was a lie.
What's with her in this country crap? You think she's a country girl or something like that?
Probably.
I'm going to make a prediction.
What's that?
I'm going to predict between 1 and 2 years they're done. Moving on.
We'll see.
Baloney.
You should be positive about love.
I'm positive they're going to split. There's some people that I think are good. Just can't think of them. All right. Now wait, this is gonna be my last one.
Okay.
I usually only do 3, but I gotta throw this one in.
Okay.
Throw those people who love tattoos out there. Rihanna. Is it Rihanna? Rihanna decides to get a beautiful tattoo on her leg. Now, Count Mozart's gonna show the picture, but I'm gonna highlight it. First, I'm gonna show it live. Wanna know what that is? Whoops.
Okay, that's like the drawings of her children.
You read the article, huh? You just gave it away to the people. Oh, so you're doing a little peeking before the show, huh, Bella?
Only on one of the stories.
Yeah, you gave it away. Anyway, yeah, Bella's right. So the story goes like this. Rihanna, her kids do a scribble. Freaking scribble. And she puts the scribble onto her leg as a tattoo. It's the worst looking thing you ever saw in her life.
Yeah, but it's better to scribble sometimes than having like an old boyfriend's name.
Good Lord. Maybe you're right.
That you cannot really get rid of, or it's so hard to get rid of. So I'd rather have that if you're going for tattoos.
Maybe you're right. You know what? Good for you, Bella. That's not bad. I'm just looking at it from the aesthetic part of it, being like the ugliest looking thing I saw in my life.
I think something different.
And by the way, women, I gotta say it. There's something about a beautiful back, or your arms, or your beautiful legs, and stuff about a woman. Don't put graffiti on it. That's a work of art.
Right. It's like
it's a work of art. Don't ruin it. But they ruin it. What's going on with women?
That's love.
No.
To her children.
Love? No. Forget her. I'm talking in general.
Oh, in general.
Women who have nice bodies and beautiful skin put this crap all over it.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the hell's going on?
I think something addictive about tattooing.
I think it's insanity. But anyway, by the way, if any of our viewers have tattoo, we love you too.
No, it's an art.
You don't need it.
It's an art,
Yeah, it's an art.
and people want, advertise the art on their bodies. That's all it is.
I don't even get it. You could do the fake ones, and then you could take it off when you're sick of it.
I don't mind, I admire the art in the body. Now, when they go to the face, that's then to me it's a little too much.
There's a guy called Jelly Roll. He's the next one. Jelly Roll. Can you believe it? Who knows? Maybe he'll be on the show. I better not say anything. But I mean, what the hell's going on in this world?
No, it's just
You know what? I think we're falling apart.
Everybody's free to do
Everybody's free to be stupid and look dumb. By the way, if you even sat here, I'd say, "What the hell's the matter with you?"
No.
You make me hungry. I get very hungry when I hear that word Jelly Roll. And you know what I think of? It's like a dessert. You remember that dessert that was kind of rolled up like that? And it's like sweet. It's like, I think they call it the Queen's Arm or something like that. It's a rolled thing with jelly.
That, yes.
Isn't that like
yes,
a jelly
that
roll?
was delicious.
Bella, we got to get out of here, man. We got to go out. Now, hey, wait a minute. We just saw Bella with Sam the other night.
Yes, we did.
Our good
great.
friend, our good mate is on a little tour. And he invited us out to see him. And we love him to death. Everybody,
it's a great entertainer.
By the time you're watching this, the tour's probably over. But we love him. Neville Keeley.
Yes.
Great guy.
He's great.
But we got more songs coming out. Count Mozart can't stop. Now, I gotta be a little honest. Now, a lot of the songs that you're hearing are older songs of Count Mozart's, but we gotta release them, right?
Yeah, you releasing like one.
Oh man, I got a couple
week.
killers coming out.
And the great songs, like
Thank you,
really great songs.
Well, we're loving them, and it's a part of this show. It's a part of our history.
No, they're great. I think and people loving your music. Besides, the classical is in the past.
Yeah, damn right.
But now
I'm a new
love
guy.
in the more modern.
Yeah, I'm a modern kind of guy now. Mozart's not screwing around. I got to get modern for the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, those crazy kids out there.
Exactly.
I got to make them happy.
Yes.
Bella, you're looking fantastic. I love this outfit.
Right, thank you.
You're looking like dynamite. And by the way, we got John Ashford coming up. Holy cow, John Ashford. You know, this guy's dynamite. You know, he's a designer. You know, I hope he can make me some boots. I think he can.
I'm sure he can.
And we'll do the whole show with John Ashford. That's coming in the warmer months. My rings are making a lot of noise. You hear that? Kind of cool tonight. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we love you all. Keep those comments coming. And don't forget, you know, we're getting... Hey, I'm really happy with you. You all buying the shirts. You know, we're pretty much out of those shirts, you know, to tell you the truth. So give them a little time. I know you're ordering them, but they're being handmade, so it takes a little time. But go to countmozart.com, get the cologne, Count and Countess, you know, and get the shirts, get the dog tags. By the way, we're sending some dog tags to Victoria when she gets back to the States. But that's about it, Bella. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think
looking fantastic as usual.
We cover a lot of stuff.
Cover a lot of stuff. By the way, you did great in the last video. You drove like a champ. I think that cop was a little ticked off at you. Bella's got a little bit of a lead foot in the old Porsche, if you know what I mean. And then we still got, out of the 3 Porsches, I think there's 1 Porsche left.
Oh, yes. That's for
Who's going to jump in there?
Summer. One in the summer, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love you to death. Thank you for all your comments and all your well wishes. And you know what? This is going to be a great summer coming up. We got a lot of things planned, and you know, you're along for the ride, and it's getting bigger and better and greater than ever. And as always, we love you all. We shall return, Bella.
We promise.
We promise. So, it's not going to Bella, what do you feel like doing?
Yes.
Gee, I wonder what she's gonna say.
Starving.
Starving. Well, I'll have the blood, and you can have some food. You like Chinese food?
I love Chinese.
We'll get some Chinese food, and we'll have some fun. Let's go.
Never underestimate the spy's control. Oh, we can watch your life's a show. It's where all demons like you go. It's where all demons like you go.
Our Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani coming from paradise. Let's dig into it. Something is seriously wrong with Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton.
You see that little light near your bedside? That's where we sit and see and hide. Look, I've seen that pose before, but the angle was on the floor.